There's good news today for our side on Trump's war against Canada. Hey, he blinked. Yeah, Donald Trump has backed down a little, but we can't let him off the hook. He announced just recently that the tariffs that he was going to impose on Canada, effective tomorrow, he is delayed for 30 days. And you know what? I'm pretty sure that it's because of the outrage and the resistance he's felt. You know the way when Putin invaded the Ukraine, he thought he would just roll over them and take over the whole country in a couple of days? And then he hit the resistance of the Ukrainian people, and it's gone on ever since, and he can't win. Well, we got to do the same to Trump. He thought we would just roll over and play dead, and he could make us his 51st state, and he'd march on to fame and glory. And then he faced Canadians, and we wouldn't take it, and we wouldn't have it. And today, I want to talk to you about some tactics that we can employ, because we can't stop fighting now. If you relax, he's going to beat us. But here's my idea, and I think it's important. You got to pick your battles. One of Trump's biggest levers is that he believes that Canada needs the U.S. more than America needs Canada. So that's his leverage he's trying to use. But here's a key, here's a clue to us all. Florida. Yeah, Florida, the land of orange juice and Mickey Mouse and Mar-a-Lago, and for that matter, Ron DeSantis. Florida needs Canada more than Canada needs Florida. And we've got to focus our efforts on hitting Florida. And we'll go over what that means and how we can do it. Let's look at why and how Florida is vulnerable and how Canadians can take advantage of that when we're striking back. Fact number one, Canadians are Florida's largest foreign tourists. Snowbirds keep Florida hotels, restaurants, and rental properties alive. Imagine if we took those billions and spent that elsewhere. Fact number two, Florida's orange juice industry relies on Canadian buyers. Their citrus industry is $9 billion a year. And Canadian grocery stores are flooded with Florida OJ from Tropicana, Simply Orange, Minute Maid. It's time to switch to Brazilian, South American, or even Canadian juice brands. Fact number three, look at this. Florida real estate depends on Canadian investors. Canadians own over $50 billion of real estate in Florida. Imagine pulling back your Florida investments and putting your money where it's much more appreciated. There's all kinds of things we can do. Boycotting Florida orange juice and citrus products. Why should Canada prop up Florida's economy when they support MAGA's trade war? Alternatives, let's buy Sunripe, a Canadian brand, Ceres from South Africa, or Brazilian juice. Every dollar we don't spend on Florida OJ is going to weaken their economy. Second of all, and this is a big one, skip Florida vacations. Take your tourism dollars elsewhere. Canada's annual spending in Florida is $6.5 billion. It's time for us to send the message. We're not paying for Florida's MAGA agenda. There's alternatives. Go to Mexico, Portugal, Costa Rica, the Caribbean, British Columbia's Okanagan, all kinds of places in Canada. If you have to visit the U.S., go to New York, California, or Hawaii, blue states. Use the hashtag #SkipFlorida. Hey, look, we can stop supporting Florida-based businesses. Avoid Florida-based chains and companies. If you own a business, reconsider your Florida suppliers. Encourage Canadians to stop Florida-based products. Encourage stores not to stock them. We could pressure airlines and travel agencies to reduce Florida promotions and not to give us specials on them. Air Canada and WestJet make a fortune off of Florida flights. If they see demand dropping, they're going to start pushing other destinations. Contact your airline and tour operators and ask them to promote alternative destinations. Hey, let's stop buying Florida real estate and sell off the investment properties we have. Canadians own tens of billions in Florida real estate. Sell your properties and invest in Canada or progressive blue U.S. states. Why should we prop up Trump's home state when he's trying to ruin and destroy Canada? We got to educate Canadians about Florida's MAGA agenda. Do they really know what Ron DeSantis is doing down there? Many Canadians don't realize how MAGA-driven Florida is. Every dollar spent there helps Trump's movement. We got to share facts, statistics, and encourage others to boycott that state. We got to demand that the Canadian government take a much harder stance on Florida and trading with them. We got to push MPs to retaliate against Florida's economic attacks. If Florida supports Trump's economic war on Canada, Canada's going to hit back. We got to go to social media. Hashtag boycott Florida. Hashtag skip Florida. Hashtag no MAGA juice. The viral hashtags will help us spread the movement. We got to do memes, videos, and posts exposing Florida's reliance on Canadian money. Listen, we don't have to support a place that funds our enemies. Trump wants a war on Canada? Fine. We're going to hit him where it hurts the most, in his wallet, in Florida's wallet. Come on, let's make Florida feel the pain. So, come on, Canada. We've been called out, and we've got to respond. We've got to show the world that Donald Trump picked the wrong enemy to try to demonize this time. We're not going to take it. And we can get really creative. I mean, come on. Let's start the Orange Juice Rebellion. Let's sunburn Florida's tourism industry. Get creative out there. Think about it. How about Hockey Night in Florida? Canceled. Canada loves hockey, and Florida's got two teams, the Panthers and the Tampa Bay Lightning. What if no Canadians bought tickets to any of their games, ever? Even better, push to cancel broadcasting deals, no merch sales, nothing. If they lost just a fraction of their revenue, they're going to start asking, hey, why does everybody hate us? Let's declare Trump-free zones in Canada. Can you imagine every cafe, bar, and Tim Hortons in our country with a sign that says, no Trump supporters allowed? Would it stop them? No, but the rage would be glorious. We're talking about Karen meltdowns, Twitter rants, and more free content than you can handle. And then, come on, let's start sending Floridians some really special Canadian gifts. Want to mess with them? Let's mail them hockey pucks, Tim Hortons gift cards, and snow shovels. Put a note into it saying, hey, you're going to need these when climate change finishes the job. Bonus points. Send letters out to Florida businesses. Tell them why Canadians are done spending money with them and down there. You know, I'm only one person, and there's only so much I can do, but I'm doing what I can. I introduced a video last week, theme song, a Canadian anti-Trump anthem, and the response has been incredible. 300,000 views in the first 3 days. Canadians care, and they're fighting back. Now look, this may lose me some supporters, but I gotta say it. We gotta finish the job. If we're gonna stop Trump, sad but true, we gotta stop Poilievre right here in Canada because he is Trump light. He is on Trump's side and he endorses what Trump is doing and how he does it. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. That's the fact. Before I finish off this video, I want to take a minute to tell everyone just how proud I am to be a Canadian and how encouraged I am by the response that Canadians have given to Donald Trump in the past few weeks. It's amazing. They're coming together. They're showing that we are Canadians and we're not we're not here to be bullied by you, to be pushed around, to be your 51st state. Mr. Trump, the fingers to you. We all think it. We all want it. Please stay away from Canada. Listen, I want to thank all of you for watching this video. I'm a one-man band. I do this all myself. I do the video, the editing, the lighting. It's a lot of work. What you can do to help me is like the video, subscribe to the channel, and add comments below. Those are the 3 things that really make a difference. And share this content. You got friends, you got family, let them know about it. Listen, thanks an awful lot, and you have yourself a wonderful week. Bye now. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, give me your comments. I love to read them all. Here's a suggestion of some other videos of mine you may want, and enjoy my content. Thanks a lot. Bye.